Yeah, I don't know about that. I can't remember. I came back right around this time, and I don't remember what I had to do. I don't remember doing anything, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's like most of the other stuff we've done on progression. It's going to be a learn as we go kind of a situation.
I actually remember doing quests on this for a brief period when I came back to the game. The J5 quest and the Ocean quest.
To Sayo's point, so there's several different quote unquote progressions. So one progression is which void you end up in. And that depends on which theme you complete. And you can complete each theme either doing the group progression or doing the raid progression. So, for example, if you did the raid progression for Tier 1, which is Ocean Green, which is what everyone that attended Friday night got credit for, it would open up Void B. If you completed a group progression for any other theme, for example, I believe he completed Kunark, which is Tier 3, that would open up Void C. So the void that you're in depends on what you've opened up, and that can be either group or raid. It is mix and matchable.
Yeah,
The
I'm in C.
Okay, the progression to get into Corifax, which is like, think of it like the anguish or the plane of time of this expansion, it does have to go either all raid or all group, and you can actually check that in your achievements window under Seeds of Destruction, and it is listed as progression. The group version is the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Past, so you either need to have all of that filled out, or you can do the Tavern at the End of Norath, do all of that filled out. If you attend all of the raids, you will get credit for all of those.
And if you open up those other two, I just opened them up, and that tells you how you get into the Discord tower and then the title.
There, there are some conflicting reports, though, of what allows you to actually enter the Discord tower. So I'm still a little hazy on what exactly we need to do. Sometimes progression servers are off. Then there's also Merc progression, which is kind of its own thing. And to get access to each of the versions, you have to complete each of the themes. However, you can just unlock J5 and be able to get J5, which is what most people do.
Yeah, which typically most people end up doing.
Tonight, I'd like to do a few things. I'd like us to do a monster mission and kill Nagy. There's great loot in there. It will be mains only for the loot. However, if we have additional spots, I will allow boxes to pick up the extra brews because we can do 42. And so I'd like them to at least, there's no reason to waste those brews. But we'll kind of cross that bridge when we get close to it. I'm unsure when it locks. We may have to add them before we kill the dragon, or it may lock. Because I am working tonight, that may be all that we do, but we'll see. And again, I'd like to answer any questions for progression or for this expansion that you have. I'll talk a little bit about spells because that's going to become important too. But I'll wait until closer to the top of the hour. If we get enough, I may consider doing a hard raid tonight, although we are going to be severely under geared for it. But we may give it a shot.
So even though we're on progression, is anybody else crazy like me and always buys the newest expansion?
Sorry, I missed what you said there, Rap.
Said, is anyone else crazy like me? And anytime an expansion comes out, I buy it, even though we're on a progression server and I won't see it for many, many expansions.
No, always.
You know what's cool? As we're coming into some of this stuff, getting to claim some stuff, and I forgot I bought like a collector's editions of this and that.
I'm going to have us go ahead and move to plane of knowledge if we could. I'm going to punt people unless you want to just go through the guild lobby, you can. Let's go ahead and meet up at the OMM Old Man Mackenzie. If you don't know where that is, it's in the brew building east side of POC. I'm punting if people want punts. Thank you, Dora. With your nose so bright.
Won't you guide my raid tonight?
Just include me in all your reindeer games.
I will take boxes, not for loot, but for the brews that go out. If you want to have your X put up in the raid for boxes. There's no sense in wasting those brews.
Are they tradable?
Again?
They are tradable, yes.
No, they're not.
I believe brews are tradable, are they not?
I don't think so.
Oh, you're right. They are tradable. Or they are not tradable, sorry.
Yeah, and it'll take 15 weeks if you do them back to back to be able to buy one item.
If you only do raids, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a group. Their groups are different.
The group missions do offer rewards.
And I think there's 6-hour blockouts for the group ones.
Yes.
Thought it was 18.
So are we going to Ocean Green?
Nope, we're going to plane of knowledge, please.
Oh, I zoned into the right moment.
Gone, if you'll just put any boxes at the bottom of the raid, it'll be fine.
All right.
No need to put them in groups. Just put them in, group 11 and 12.
Will they need to be in the zones?
I don't think so. Again, it's been a while since I've done a monster mission with boxes, so we'll see.
You know what? That's just too much to worry about.
But even if they're not tradable, it's better for them to go to someone than to no one. If we have enough after that, mains, I may try a hard raid, but we'll see how things go first.
Where is the zone out? Oh, I found it.
You probably just gate. It's gonna be faster.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try and get the mission just so we can get people set up. Amarth, sounds like you already have a task that you'll need to leave. Amarth, are you in this channel? It looks like I may have someone that is locked out. For some reason, it's not giving me Vox. Although it is giving me Nagy, which doesn't make any sense.
Let's do Nagy then.
I don't think it'll let me. Just give me 1 second. Sounds like the NPC is a little delayed. So, 1 moment.
There's like 7 people trying to talk to him.
Interesting. I'm not sure how it let me do that, but it let me do it. Yeah, it's acting real funny. 1 second, guys. I think the server is still experiencing some issues. 1 second. Please check your task timer. It's not going to be in the Alt-Z window, I don't believe. It's got to be /task timer.
I just have Negafin.
I have nothing.
Yeah, same here. Just locked out of Negafin.
If you are locked out of Vox, please let me know. There we go.
Who did it?
Okay, if you've never done this before, is there anybody that's never done a monster mission? Please let me know. So,
Bragg hasn't.
Well, I haven't.
okay, no worries. If you've never done a monster mission, that's fine. What you're going to get popping up in the front is a character select screen. If you can see optional characters, that's where you're going to choose your character. Sometimes that window is a little messed up, so if you don't see classic warrior, classic cleric, all that good stuff, let me know. You can choose your character. It's okay if you're going to be the same class as you are right now, or you can be something different. However, we will need some healers.
And you'll want enchanters for mana drain.
If you did this as with Nagafin the other day, you can choose the same character because everything is going to be set up for you the same way. When you are done selecting the character, you can say whole story to Old Man Mackenzie.
Do we have to select abilities and stuff, or will it default to something?
It will default to something once you get inside. Khaleesi, I'm zoning, but try adjusting the size of your window, or more importantly, the size of the columns within the window. Occasionally the window gets out of place. If you have zoned in already, just give a little bit of time for folks to get set up. Don't pull anything just yet, please.
She already did that. It bugs out occasionally for some people. I think that's what happened to Clara last time. I heard it from another friend too.
She wasn't able to scroll down or mouse wheel down or anything.
There's just no other options. Occasionally someone just gets warrior and that's it.
I could kick you and re-add you, and it may give you back into the select screen.
Wasn't Clara's problem the panel was slid over the selection option?
It was Melite, I believe.
Oh, Melite, yeah, that's right.
Khaleesi, if you want to leave and have me try to re-add you, I can do that. Just leave the task and then X up again. Once you're inside, spend a little bit of time creating your AA abilities. All of your spells are under AAs now. Khaleesi, it says there's a 4-minute window that you'll have to go through. Just let's let that play through. It won't let me re-add you. Wasn't aware of that, but after 4 minutes, I should be able to get you back in. It will take us about that long for people to get inside and set up their abilities. If you do set up your abilities, go ahead and start buffing the raid if you're a buffing class. Again, if you're not in yet, you say whole story to Old Man Mackenzie. We'll need cold resist as well. Again, once you get set up, just go ahead and start getting buffs out on people.
Kit, if you could refresh my memory, how can you tell what class they are inside?
If you go to the task window, the shared task, and highlight it, and go to Monster Select.
Shared task tab under Quest Journal.
Thank you. I knew it was in there somewhere. Again, everyone just needs a little bit of time to get their bearings, especially if they've never done this before. Please be patient with everyone. And go ahead and get those buffs out, or check out what buffs you have or need. Khaleesi got a minute and a half on you. Who are my bards? Do I have any bards that have chosen to be a bard? Looks like Weezer is one. And then who are my warriors? Looks like Amarth chose a warrior. We need to have Weezer with Amarth, if we could, please, if he's not already there. If we have another bard that comes in, we need to put them with Volkert. Or you can put Volkert in the same group with Amarth and Weezer.
Did we really cast this slow back in the day?
It was a different time, my friend.
Evidently.
Khaleesi, 10 seconds.
Rays were done in OOC and Shout.
I remember medding and looking at the book the whole time.
Oh, I remember doing that, yes.
I remember dying doing that.
Isn't that a daily occurrence for you?
Yes, but I'm talking on live servers now.
Good news, everyone. Cal is a warrior.
Okay. I don't have her selected as anything at the moment. I don't show her listed as anything.
It's not giving her anything else again, so she's just going to play it.
Did she try adjusting the window?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. We got it. Let's go.
Okay. Again, please check all your buffs. Let's let everybody get a moment to get in.
Okay, Cal, the secret is you hit attack and then you can walk away and watch TV.
Your aggro makes so much sense now.
Just give folks a few moments to set up their hotkeys and stuff. Again, if you're not familiar, it's your AA window, but that's now all your spells. So you make hotkeys. What I normally do is I take one of my hotbars and I use the little spinner that goes to a different page, and I just use a page that I'm not using. That way it kind of sets up and holds it there without messing up my main user interface. Going to give another couple of minutes for folks to get things set up. Again, if you're a buffing class, please buff everyone that you can. Go down the list, check the groups. Make sure everybody at least has resist cold. Just a reminder, the loot that actually comes off of the chest will be for mains only, 81 to 85. They will be done for rolls, so this is not a DKP raid, so attendance is not going to matter tonight because this is a non-DKP raid. As long as you are level 81 to 85, it should not matter. Again, finish those buffs off, please. I am not going to set up a complete heal rotation. We didn't think it was necessary last time, although if the enchanters could make sure, if we have enchanters, make sure that you have your mana drain loaded so that Vox won't heal herself. Gaunt, could you move crowded to the lower group just to get it out of the window? I see lots of folks without buffs, so get those buffs going. This raid will drop 2 pieces of very, very, very nice loot. You will all also get 2 Mackenzie brews, Old Man Mackenzie brews. Those brews are like currency. And depending on how many of these or the group missions that you do, you can buy various gear. In fact, you can buy all of the gear that drops in these missions. So it's quite nice stuff. Old Man Mackenzie is a vendor. All right, going to give another moment for some mana. Couple of things while we're waiting. The raid schedule this week is a little bit in flux because it depends on what we're doing tonight. Also, Friday is Christmas, so what I may do is we may do more of these Old Man Mackenzie raids just because they're fun and we don't need a whole raid to do them. I may also do hard raids if we have enough folks online. Sometimes Christmas Eve is hit or miss. Sometimes there's a lot of people on. Sometimes there's nobody on. Wednesday's still a little bit up in the air as well. As far as Seeds of Destruction goes, several people have been working on faction. I know that Kudu and Sayadin have faction with the Kunark merchants, so they would be able to purchase some of your uncommon spells. I have faction with Ocean Green Hills, so I can purchase some of your uncommon spells. In this expansion, there are common spells, which are the ones on the vendors that you can purchase immediately as soon as you level. And then there are uncommon spells, and the uncommon spells have to be quote unquote unlocked. Rank 1s are unlocked with faction, rank 1s are unlocked in the void, rank 2s are unlocked with faction, and rank 3s are unlocked by raids. If you are ready, if you are meted up and ready to go, please move up and to the left to kit, please.
We're gonna take the Hall of the Spider-Man around, or are we gonna go through the main center yet?
We're gonna go in the normal way. I don't know of any other way to get in there.
Through the hallway over there, past the giant spider. That avoids that big main room with all the giants.
My box was just disconnected in POK.
I'm going through the tunnels to the north.
I also got disconnected.
It's possible the server is crashing.
My guys in POK are still there.
Is there anyone that is not ready? And we will not engage until we get links back in, if we can get links in. In the meantime, let's keep pulling from the north, but just be careful not to fall.
The server said locked, but now they say up again.
We're going to hold right here and do light pulls, please. If you are a puller, make sure you know that there is a false floor up ahead in one of the tunnels. The rest of the raid can hold here. And if you need to med up, please med up.
Okay, the monks have to do the rest.
Gaunt will have to invite you because Gaunt is the raid leader. So Gaunt, you'll need to get links and Punchy in. You guys should still be in the task, I believe. Yes, you're both still currently listed in the task. If you're a monk and you know what you're doing, I'll need you to pull from up ahead. Just remember there is a false floor. If you don't know where there's a false floor, please let me know. Looks like you're below the level requirement, Conkers. That's the message that I got.
All right.
I'm gonna guess it's 80 then.
Good to know.
Make sure we're not bringing Lady Vox, please.
Do love the huge extended target window here.
Oh, look at that. Interesting.
Yeah, it's got 8 more slots.
So wait, they're active in these, but not in live?
Shrouds get them. Like the normal shrouds have them too.
That's such BS.
Again, make sure we're not bringing Lady Vox.
They unlock for us in Underfoot, don't they?
Yes. If we need help getting those mobs pulled, just let me know, please. Be patient with our pullers, please. Let's see if we can assign a main assist, please. Have a volunteer? Volunteer for main assist. Could you make Bragg the main assist? No, Bragg, I didn't hear you, actually.
Can you hear me now?
There you are.
Ah, the mute button.
That's handy.
Sometimes.
Again, just be patient while we get those mobs split up. If you need help pulling those punchy, just let us know. Splitting, etc. Rat, out of curiosity, how close are you to 81?
Oh, I'm like 50%, dude. I've not got a lot of playtime here recently.
Nice tag. Sayo or Kudu, I may take you up on getting some spells for me from the faction vendors after I get off work tonight.
Yeah, it's fine.
Make sure those buffs don't fall off. Check your buffs. Those need to go around again as we clear. That's fine. And just a reminder, I'm unsure if the boxes are going to be able to get the brews unless they actually zone in, so I really don't know. But if we've got spots and they're level 80 or higher, I'd be happy to give them a brew.
I just got kicked out with Bytor.
Yeah, Kudu's client just crashed.
It's fine. Just X up when you're back. Got mobs in the raid. Pick them up. Watch the dispel.
Frozen.
Punchy, could you give me an estimate of how many you think are left before Nagy is clear? Single.
Hey, what, 6 in the room with her, if I remember.
Please check your buffs and refresh as they fall off, especially on those that may have lost buffs from the dispellable mobs.
Kudu's back.
Okay, just waiting on any other folks that may be not here yet. Is there anyone still X'd out or that's out of the game? Anyone that's not with us? Okay, Amarth is going to be our main tank, followed by Volkert if Amarth should fall. So we'll basically blast heal to Amarth.
Sure, we don't want to send Khaleesi.
I think she dies enough in the other realm. We don't need her to die in this one.
Do it.
Okay, again, we're going to move up, but I do not want you to pass me because then you'll... actually, let's wait for some of the clerics to get mana. Let's med up, please. Med up, please. Enchanters, I don't know if any of the other casters have mana taps at this level, but if you could make sure you drain mana from Vox as soon as possible and get her debuffed. Again, we'll spam heals to Amarth, and this should be nice and quick. And if we could let me know when mana is no longer an issue, please. Just a reminder, please follow the raid. There is a false floor if you've never been in this zone before. There is a false floor. If you go the wrong way, you will fall through and go bye-bye. Let's give Clara just a little bit longer. At the end of this raid, I do want to try one more thing with everyone in the raid, even if we can't do it. Just as a learning type of thing. Okay, please move up to Kit. Do not pass me. Remember, I look a little different.
We demand the fox head.
All right, hold here for just a moment, please. Don't go up just yet. Do not pass me because there is a false floor past me. Stop laughing at me, please. I know I'm a ugly halfling. Stupid hobbitses.
You've never looked better, thank you.
Laugh.
All right, move up to Kit. We're going to go in and right through the little rock there. Don't go up too far. She'll start to aggro. Just be ready to go in. Amarth first. Go, 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 go. Heals to Amarth. There's the fear. Lovely.
And there's the D-spell. Somebody fell through the hole, didn't they?
Looks like it.
Yeah. Let's focus on Vox, please. If you die, you'll come right back into the instance, so don't be too concerned about that. Just get her down.
Was it mentioned she's a belly caster?
Yes, you do have to be underneath her to cast on her. Thank you.
Kit's tanky.
It's that heal aggro for the win. Woot, Khaleesi pulled aggro off me. Between that and trying to keep my group up. If we can, make sure we get her mana drained.
I'm chain bashing.
There's an ad in the raid.
There's a bunch of ads.
And get her down, get her down. Just when you get rezzed back in, or when you come back in, just run right back up. Get those ads cleared up.
Frozen.
What do we say to him to get in again?
Story.
Whole story.
You can just say story.
Thank you. Again, once you're back, move up and finish up these ads. If you got killed and zoned out, just come on back up to us.
Got respawns back.
Yep, there's respawns at the front. I'm gonna bring him to the raid. Just give a moment for us to get these ads under control. Couple of ads incoming. If you died and are coming back in, don't worry. We're still finishing ads. We haven't even opened the chest.
Lord have mercy.
Let's get these under control, folks. Tanks pick them up.
You gotta look for a healer.
Guys, if you're filling the bottom, die in the bottom.
Something's healing them.
Is it the Ice Witch?
Priest.
There's a priest.
Got him targeted now.
Again, just hang in there, folks. Let's finish off these ads. If you're just coming back in, come on back up. It'll take us a bit, but we'll get it. And then we can open our chests, get our loot. All right. Tanks, let's pick them up. Kill as many as you can, and then come back in. Let's focus on the ones that are the lowest, please. Down to 5 mobs. Focus on the lowest. If you die, just come back into the zone.
What's the phrase again to get in?
Story.
Although it was a lot of mobs, it was kind of fun.
Please don't open the chest just yet. Let's make sure everybody gets back in. Just bear with us. Everybody can gather around the chest. You can look at it and stare dreamily into its eyes. You shouldn't stare at my chest, though. My eyes are up here.
I'm staring at this frozen icicle dude over here.
Oh, here's an icy terror. Is there anyone that is not back in the zone and with us? Okay, a little rough on that, but we won. We got it. Everybody come over here next to the chest, please. Is there anyone that is not near the chest at the moment? All right, let's see what we got, folks. And I believe the boxes did get bruised as well. Looks like we got a ring and an AUG. Please note that that is one-handed weapons only on that AUG. Again, this will be open to mains only. And attendance doesn't matter. You must be 81 to 85. Make sure you are near kit when you random 1,000, please. If you can and will use the Eye of Vox.
It's lowest, right?
Yours? Yes, yours is the lowest.
It's got 43 AC at it. That's awesome.
So far, I believe I see beeping with 916.
Confirmed.
Check your rolls, please. Check your rolls. Make sure you rolled. I see beeping high. Last call. Grats. Beeping.
Thank you. Did he have loot music?
Congrats, mate.
Dynamite by Scorpions. Perfect timing.
All right, we're going to do the Jagged Shard of Permafrost. This is for extra damage. I would assume no casters are going to roll in this because this is really a melee weapon item.
If I was there, I'd roll on it.
Anybody else? So far, I believe I see Weezer.
Confirm.
Weezer.
It's the Weezer, buddy. All right, grats Weezer. Nice thing about that is it's required 80, which means that you can wear it now.
Encino Man, very good.
All right, congratulations, everyone. I do want to try one thing real quick. If you could just hold here. We are not going to be able to do the raid, but let me have everybody hold here in the raid. Make sure we got that loot looted, because I'm about to kick us. Gone. It doesn't matter about the other loot. I don't think it really will be an issue.
On the belt.
To make sure.
If somebody wants it, go ahead and call it now, because I'm going to kick you and it won't let you loot after I do.
Does it actually?
It's worth tribute.
A mystic pouch. Mullen would take that.
Assign it to those that want it. And you're right, it is decent tribute.
We'll probably get kicked before that rolls out.
If he kicked, we're done. You can't loot after a kick.
I haven't kicked us yet. I was waiting for that to get taken care of.
Who else wants something?
Ooh. Well, this is all tradable. If somebody wants that belt, I just want it for some.
I think Moland wanted, if you don't mind giving it to Moland.
No, I'll give it to him. I don't care.
Give me that, what's left there, gone, so we can get out of here.
That item seems to be bugged.
Yep, no worries. It's going to kick us. Okay, should kick us out in just a moment. And if I could have everyone just sit tight, I just want to see. The question I'm having is, are the hard raids on the same timer as the normal raids? So that's the question we're going to find out the answer to here in just a moment. What I'll need you to do for that is just to sit tight. Again, once you get kicked, Old Man McKenzie will be right there, and you can check his vendor list and see all the good things that you have. Some of you now have 2 brews if you were here on Friday. You can do group missions to increase your number of brews as well. They have 6-hour lockouts on them. The raids have 3-hour lockouts on them. Again, Old Man McKenzie is inside the brew building there where you basically talked to him earlier. You can check him. He is a vendor. While we're doing that, if you could just sit tight for me, Gaunt will add you back into the raid if you got kicked or whatever. I just want to check and see if the timer for the normals and the hards are on the same timer. If they are, then it's fine. If they're not, it may give us some options for additional Monday night events. It will take a moment for me to get to the NPC, but if you'll be patient, I'll get that in just a moment.
Side note, if you're level 80, you don't get a brew.
Did you claim a reward?
My boxes were 80 and they got a... Oh, nope, they're 81.
Type /reward if your reward window didn't come up.
No, Doc's was 80 and he did get a brew.
Aha.
If you're unfamiliar with where your brews go, they do go to the Alt Currency tab.
And we get 2 for that raid. Okay.
2 brews, 3 AAs, and some experience.
I do have a raid scheduled. Sorry, let me rephrase that. On Wednesday, we may do the Queen Malarian and Kithakor raids again. On Friday, I don't necessarily have a raid scheduled, but if we have people here that want to play, I'll do probably Vox and Nagy on Monday. Excuse me, on Friday, on Christmas Eve. If there are people logged on and want to play. It's Christmas Eve, so I'm not going to do an official raid, obviously. But if people are here, that's nice gear. Bear with me while I get to the NPC. I've got a little bit more running to go.
What's the minimum for the group requirement for these?
I'm not sure I don't know the group requirement. I know for the raid it wouldn't let you in unless you were 80 or above. If you're asking the numbers of people, I think it requires 3. After I do this, assuming we can't get in, and even if we can, probably going to call it. I do have to get back to work. Unfortunately, I apologize for the short night. But hopefully you guys are enjoying this expansion. You guys liking it so far? I like it. This is my favorite.
It's pretty cool. Haven't done too much yet, though.
I will be off the next 2 days, so I'd like to do lots of grouping with all of you. Helping with tasks, etc., etc. And then Wednesday, of course, we have a raid. All right, stand by, please. Now try this, see if I can get this task.
Where do those brews show up at?
Ooh, they are on separate timers.
Nice.
Interesting. Okay, that is very, very good to know. I am not going to have us complete this tonight. We really just don't have enough for it. We really need to all be level 85 to do these hard missions. I mean, they're really hard. It's the same mission as before. It's just instead of the 45 to 50 people we had, we're only allowed 36. So I'm going to kick us out of that. I will put those on the schedule now for additional Mondays. And go and enjoy the rest of your evening. Get lots of XP, lots of new gear, lots of new spells. And I will see you guys later tonight. Thank you all very much for obliging me on that. They show up in your inventory window, Bragg, alt currency. If they don't show up there, it's possible you didn't get the reward for them. All you have to do is /reward, and your reward window will come up. Or you can go EQ button, quests, rewards.